Wilson is not playing in Unrivaled, much like Caitlin Clark's not. But there's been a story surfaced by way of Sports Business Journal that is baffling.
And they're giving good explanations to why, at least for the most part, because they believe that Wilson should have been paid more money than Caitlin.
What's up, basketball fans? You are not going to believe the bombshell that just dropped in women's basketball. We're talking about Ajawilson, Caitlin Clark, million-dollar offers, and drama that has the entire WNBA community absolutely losing their minds. Before we dive into this absolute chaos, make sure you smash that like button if you're ready for some tea and hit subscribe with notifications on, because this story has more twists than a soap opera. Today, we're breaking down the Unrivaled League drama that has everyone asking, did Ajawilson's camp really think she deserved more money than Caitlin Clark? Let's get into it. So here's what happened, and I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. The new Unrivaled League, this 3-on-3 basketball league that's supposed to revolutionize women's basketball, they had their sights set on two players, Caitlin Clark and Ajawilson. Now, Caitlin Clark made headlines when she turned down their offer. And we're not talking pocket change here. We're talking about $1 million offer plus equity in the league. But Clark said no. She wanted time to rest, reflect. And honestly, that's completely understandable after the year she's had. The woman went from college basketball superstar to WNBA Rookie of the Year conversations, dealing with intense media pressure and basically carrying women's basketball on her shoulders. She earned that break. But then things got messy. According to Sports Business Journal, and I'm not making this up, Ajawilson's camp allegedly believed she should have gotten a bigger offer than Caitlin Clark. Let me say that again. Ajawilson's team thought she deserved more money than the woman who literally moved the needle for women's basketball.
We definitely don't deserve more money than Caitlin Clark. I just got to keep it real. Now, people could be mad all they want, but over here, I'm going to keep it real. Caitlin Clark is the tide that rides all boats. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And Caitlin moved the damn needle.
Now, before y'all come for me in the comments, let me be clear. Ajawilson is talented. She's a 2-time MVP. She's incredible. But here's where we need to talk facts versus feelings. Caitlin Clark brought viewership numbers that women's basketball hadn't seen in decades. She had people who never watched women's sports tuning in. She's the reason your casual basketball fan even knows what the WNBA is right now. The numbers don't lie, folks. Clark is moving the needle in ways that are unprecedented. She's filling arenas, she's getting primetime slots, she's getting people talking about women's basketball at the barbershop, at work, everywhere. But here's where it gets even more interesting. So Clark makes her announcement. Classy, professional, I need a break to reflect. No drama, no attention-seeking, just honest communication about her mental health and well-being. Then, conveniently, right after Clark's announcement gets all the media attention, suddenly Wilson's camp leaks that she also turned down Unrivaled, and supposedly for even more money than Clark was offered. The basketball community immediately called this out. One user perfectly captured it. Clark declines and moves on. Wilson refuses and demands widespread acclaim. Look, I'm all for getting your money and knowing your worth, but the timing here seems calculated. It feels like a look at me too moment when Clark was getting all the headlines. The fans aren't buying it either. Reddit is going off. One comment that's getting thousands of upvotes says, "You're not getting paid more than Clark because you're not moving the needle like she does." Facts don't care about MVPs. And honestly, they've got a point. Now let's zoom out and look at what this means for everyone involved. First, Unrivaled League is in trouble. They built their entire marketing strategy around getting these two superstars, and now they have neither. Think about it. If your two biggest potential draws won't even play in your league, why should fans care? Why should sponsors invest? Why should media partners give you primetime slots? This is like if the NBA started a new league and LeBron and Steph Curry both said, "Nah, we're good." That league would be DOA. Sure, they've got other talented players, but let's be real, none of them have the draw power that Clark brings. Wilson has her fans, but she's not selling out opposing team arenas like Clark is. And here's what really gets me. This whole situation perfectly shows the difference in how these two handle their business. Clark makes a decision and moves on. Wilson's camp makes sure everyone knows she could have gotten more money if she wanted. One is focused on basketball and her well-being. The other seems focused on the headlines and the drama. Look, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all because that's what we do on this channel. Ajawilson is an incredible basketball player. She's earned her MVPs. She's dominant on both ends of the court, and she deserves respect. But, and this is a big but, basketball ability and marketability are two different things. Wilson might be the better player right now, but Clark is the better business investment. That's just facts. Clark brings eyeballs. Clark brings casual fans. Clark brings media attention. Clark brings merchandise sales. Clark brings attendance. These are measurable, quantifiable impacts on the business of women's basketball. Wilson's camp can be mad about it, but you can't argue with numbers. And the numbers say that Clark is the most valuable player in women's basketball from a business perspective. Now, does that mean Wilson should accept less money? Absolutely not. Everyone should get paid what they're worth. But don't expect to get paid more than the person who's literally transforming your sport. So, what do y'all think? Was Wilson's camp out of line for thinking she deserved more than Clark? Or do MVP trophies trump market value? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the drama, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more content like this. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss any of the latest basketball drama and analysis. Coming up next week, we're breaking down the WNBA playoff race and why this season has been the most competitive in years. You won't want to miss it. Drop a comment letting me know what basketball topic you want me to cover next, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep hoopin'.